Well, welcome back everyone. It's Monday morning and it's raining. It was nice to start with, but the rain's coming now and it's put an end to play. If I just turn you around here, this is what we were going to do today. We were going to put these in the ground and I was going to prepare the bed for my peas, but we've run out of time. On the plus side, we've got Dalila. We've put Dalila's peas in and they're all looking good. So I'll give you a quick run around Dalila's plot before I go. But as I said at the weekend, I'm going to visit my mum tomorrow, so I was just going to grab a few things from the garden. They're a little bit to take up there with us. So I'm going to grab one of these lettuces. I'm just taking off all the raggedy slug damaged leaves, but yeah, that's okay. Get a little wash and that'll be fine. I'm not leaving this here because this is just going to attract slugs. Oh, and this by magic, Mr. Snail. Right, and we're going to grab some potatoes, so let's go up to the top and we'll get some potatoes. Carrots. So hopefully, I've got big hopes for these carrots. Oh, can't get round that way. Oh. Okay, we'll do this one. This one's almost died off. This is King Edward, I think. Yeah, it's King Edward's. So let's see what we've got. That's the seed potato, I think, which is rotten. So a couple of small ones. I think this is the first time I've grown King Edward. There's a lot of small ones, so this is another rotten one. Bindweed. Rotten. Lots of these small ones, which are no good to man or beast. Yeah, we had quite a good rainfall over the weekend as predicted by the Met Office. We had a lot of rain over Saturday night and Sunday morning, and then some very heavy showers during the Sunday day. It seems that a lot of the small ones are rotten. But the ones that are okay, they look good. No, that's a little bit disappointing. In fact, I might open another one. I'll just leave them on top at the minute. Maybe enough there for one meal, two at a stretch. So many of these little ones. This looks a bit better. Right away. Yeah, again, the small ones. I suppose the small ones can be because regular watering. Oh, that's a stone. Well, I think that's it from that one. Yeah, not a huge success for the King Edwards. Slightly better than the first pot, but not a lot to shout about. There you go, that's from two of these big pots. Probably 4 seed potatoes. Yeah, it's not great. Anyway, there's a couple of meals there. Let's go and have a look at Delila's pot before we go, because the rain's going to be constant now, so we're going to just pack up and go. She's got some radicchio in there, sort of like half between a cabbage and a lettuce, I think, I don't know. Some late potatoes she put in the ground. I hope her potatoes do better than mine did. In this bed she's got squashes. She's got some nice squashes actually. She's got a nice spaghetti squash there. And she's got a little celebration squash in there, which is looking good. What else has she got? Oh yeah, she's got a harlequin one in there. Yeah, I think these only grow small, so that might be the right size. And she's got a few more other here. That looks like a red curry in there, a small one. And it looks like I don't know, is that another celebration in there? So, yeah, we're doing well for squashes this year. The bed behind Dalila has got her purple beans on, a little dwarf bean plant, which has been doing well. She's been taking pickings of this for, I don't know, the past couple of weeks. So she's doing well there. Cabbages are still doing well, but there's nothing on the cauliflowers yet. Cauliflowers are all leaving, no head at the minute. In this bed, there's a mishmash of things in this bed. It's got a lovely sunflower, which is just about getting ready to open. And this is, we think this is called amaranth. We're not sure. It's got lovely flowers on it. But she's like the leaves like spinach. So she just takes the leaves off. It's got a couple of little pepper plants in there. They're not looking great, but they have got some new growth on the top. Tomato plants, she's actually picked her first red tomato off this. Well, I say she picked it. She was tying up the tomato plant and the tomato fell off. So she's got a nice red Roma tomato, and just looking at the plant, the plant's got loads and loads of Roma tomatoes on there. These might be a beefsteak one, which loads in there. But yeah, the tomatoes are doing well. It's like everyone else, plenty of tomatoes at this stage of the game, but we're just all waiting on for turn red, and hopefully we'll get some tomatoes before the tomato blight hits us. In this bed we have got what we think is broccoli. I think she got these from, it was like a seed swap or seedling swap. So you bring in the seedlings and you swap them with other people, but we never got the variety. We didn't find out which type they were. She's also got some of the red kale, which is doing well. It's doing very well actually. But one of the bonuses this year is a sweet corn. When she put this in the ground, it looked like it was going to die, and just look at it now. It's absolutely fantastic. This is a baby sweet corn. So she's hoping that she'll get lots of little sweet corns off each stalk. But yeah, it's done really well. No stalks at the minute, no corn cobs at the minute, but it's really has improved since when she put them first in. When she first put them in, they got slugged, and we thought that was it, but they've come back really well. Other things. She's got potatoes in pots as well, as usual, as everyone else. Our apple tree is full of apples, which is good. So we're hoping for good things from there this year as well. And round here, she's got, I think there's a cucumber in there, and another radicchio. Obviously these are tomato plants. I think these are some of the spare ones that I had. I mean, these are the Pink Panther ones, so I think that's maybe one I gave her. She's got another cucumber plant there. Can't stand stuff with cucumber, I hate cucumber, but she loves it, so she's grown some cucumber. And we put in some of her peas. This is a late sown of peas that she grew in root trainers, and we just got these into the ground before it started to rain. So just trying to train them to grow up the way so the sparrows don't nip the tops off. Along here is courgettes. As you see, she's got several yellow courgettes there. I think a few of them might be going home with her tonight or today, and some green ones. She actually prefers the green ones to the yellow ones. She thinks the yellow ones have got a tougher skin. So she prefers the green, but she's grown both, and both are cropping fine. So she's taking them home and she's eating them. Me again, I don't like courgettes. It's too close to a cucumber. Same with summer squashes, melons, cucumber, things like that. I just don't like the taste. Our bean structure has seen better days. These are the purple Blauhild, the purple French climbing bean. There is a few little beans on there. If you look closely at the plant, you see that. So she is going to get beans. It's just an odd structure. And along here, she's got more squashes, which haven't produced anything yet, but we're fingers crossed. In fact, there's a little one possibly coming on there. So, fingers crossed. Well, that's Delila's plot. My plot, I went through that at the weekend. So, yeah, going to go and visit my mum tomorrow. I'll be back up on Wednesday to feed my tomatoes and my squashes. So, that's it for today. We're going to go home now, it's raining. So, bye for now, and I'll see you later in the week. Welcome back everyone, it's Saturday the 26th of July and there's a lot to do here today. So I'll give you a quick run through of what's been going on and then I'm going to get to work because I've got a lot to do today. Okay, today I'm going to put these 2 pepper plants in with the other pepper plants. I'm going to put these lettuces in the lettuce bed. And I'm definitely going to get these beetroots out today. They've been in there too long. The peas, I'm not too fussed. They can stay in there a little bit longer. These tomato cuttings, I'm going to put them in the ground somewhere. See what they're doing. I picked my first tomato. It's not entirely ripe yet, but it's getting there. This scarring is just because well, I think it's because we had the rain and the tomatoes took up quite a lot of water quickly, you know, and the skins burst a little bit. I think that's what's happened there, but this started going red, so that's good. That's one of the Siberian panthers. This is a pink panther, which is not ready yet, but it accidentally broke off my hand. And this is a gardener's delight that fell off a plant. So the tomatoes are beginning to come through. Parsnips are doing okay, still nothing on that, but they look okay. I have got a little cauliflower there, have a look at that. So what I might do is I might bend over the leaves to stop it getting affected by the sun. How are the Calabrese doing? The Calabrese are doing okay. I'm going to be taking all these out today because they're beginning to blow a little bit. The heads are beginning to separate into the little flowers. So I'll cut all these out today, but I'll leave the plants in to see if they grow side shoots. While I'm at it, I'm going to weed this bed. So going to take out a couple of lettuce, one for me, one for Dalila. We can have during the week. I'm going to put the beetroots in here and the other lettuces. I'll be getting some of this lettuce for little Nelly. This sort of like super bloom tomato, that's turning lovely shades now, so, and it's softening up, so I'll be taking that one off. Hopefully once I take it off, it might encourage the plant to put out more flowers. Because there's only 2 tomatoes on that, which is a bit strange. This needs weeded so I can get the peas in. What else? Oh, squashes. We're doing really well with squashes this year. This little one, Dalila says, they only grow to about that size, and there's no other growth in this plant. So I'm going to take that off, see if it will encourage the rest to grow, the plant to grow. This squashes are doing well. I'm not quite sure if I need to leave them in to see if they change colour. These are the muscade squashes. I'm also going to take that lettuce out. That's a nice lettuce. That's a volunteer. And we've got butterflies all over the place. But they're not going to affect the squashes or anything. on this one, this is the celebration squash. I've got a little one and a big one here, as compared to the size of my hand. So that's doing well. And the spaghetti squashes are doing well as well. We've got a little one in there. We've got one about, I don't know, it's about almost this, well, not quite the size of a rugby ball, but as you can see, it's a good old size. Oh, we've got another one there. So we've got 3 of the spaghetti squashes. So they're doing well. And the plant's just trailing up here. We've got a little butternut squash there. And we've got red curry squashes there. But we've got a nice one up here, which is almost ready. I'll leave it in a bit longer. But they're doing well. These greyhound cabbages are doing well. They're beginning to heart up now, you can see that in there. So they're doing well, but I'm going to leave them in there. I don't need them at the moment. I may take some of these potatoes out. And some of them are beginning to die off. So I may take them out and leave the main crops. Difficult to know where the bindweed starts and where the potato flowers start. Dreadful bindweed this year. Beans. I just saw some beans appear. So we're getting some beans appearing on this now. This is the runner bean, Scarlet Emperor. So, sorry, camera went everywhere there. So this is Scarlet Emperor, and it's just beginning to get the beans on it now. This one is a Blauhild, which is a French climbing bean. I shall be taking all the beans this size. I'll be taking off today, and hopefully encourage the plant to grow more. The green gauge tree is, oh, that's a bit soft, that one. I wonder if it's ripe. Let's try one. Well, it's not dreadfully sour. Yeah, it's a little bit sour. But I've been worse. Oh, that last bit was a bit sour, but they are beginning to soften now. So just take these rotten ones off. But they're beginning to soften now, so they're almost ready. Just maybe another week or two to sweeten up. As I said, I've got another couple of pepper plants to put in there. Got to leave that bed today. Carrots. Carrots are coming up. Let's see if I can get the come in and show you. So I've got some carrots there. I don't know if you can see that. It's because I've got my finger on the zoom, that's why. So, yeah, there's the carrots. Some there, some there, some there. In fact, we've got some on most of the lines. The bindweed will need to come out at some time. So, yeah, I've got a few jobs to do today, so I'm going to crack on and get them done. First thing I'm going to do is get on with the Let's get this net off and get these calabrese out. I actually thought they were going to grow much bigger than this. This is why I extended the height of this net to accommodate larger plants, but I'm quite happy that they're not too tall, because it means I can grow this variety, and some of my smaller under my smaller net. Snail, Mr. Snail, over the fence. While I've got the net up, I might as well give it a good weed as well, because it certainly needs it. So all I'm going to do is take the heads off. That's good. I'm very pleased with that, even if I just got that one. A lot of white fly, but it's not really a problem. What I'll do with the heads is I'll soak them in water, a bucket of water or something, get rid of any critters. As you can see, this one was beginning to open up. You see the yellow flubber there. If I left this any longer, all these little dots would have opened up into flowers. I am well happy with all that. That is the best broccoli haul I've ever had. And we could eat broccoli every day if we had enough of it. Okay, let's get these beetroots in the ground. I'll start here. These are the chogia. One there. That'll do. Give them a little bit of space. These are quite nice, these ones. These are the ones, chogias, the ones have the rings going round the inside. I think they come from a little Italian village called Chogia. I must remember to give these a good water after I've finished. I'll give this one a weed before I put it in, take the weeds out. Okay, just move my line up. Crikey, that's tough. I didn't get full germination, but This should be enough. These, oh God, I crushed that one. These are the golden boulder. And this is one of the container-wise cell trays. It's really rather good. Quite pleased with it. Some of these are clustered, so there's multiple seeds are in each cell, so they'll grow as a cluster, so maybe get 2 or 3 beetroots. This twine is from Wicks and it's absolutely rubbish. It's not UV stable, it just disintegrates in the sunlight. See how many have I got for these? 1, 2. Oh, I've only got 4 of these. I think I was running out of seeds in the seed packet. So my main aim now is just to get last sowings of things. I've got the carrots in, I've got the beetroot in, I've ordered mulley and pak choy from Premier Seeds Direct. So this should be here either today or Monday. And I've ordered some onion sets from Premier Seeds as well. I'm going to try some onion seeds next year. Right, that's the beetroot in. All I've got left to do is to give these a water. Right, let's get these peppers in the ground. I've got a poblano and a California wonder. Where's my trowel? Got it. Oh, this compost is still quite moist, so I won't need to water it too much. And good roots. This one in. That's it. Okay, I've got a few last jobs to do before I go today. One of them is getting the harlequin squash. Dalila confidently has advised me that they don't grow any bigger than that, and that's the size. So let's go and get this squash off and we'll have a look at it. So I'm just going to snip as much of the stalk as I can. That's a little squash. What I'll do with that is I'll some lentils, some broad beans, onions, bit of curry powder, make a dal, squash and broad bean dal, and I'll have that for my dinner one night. Very good. The other ones are still growing as far as we can tell. There's some whoppers in it. It's been really good this year. But I'll just stick that in my pocket. I want to get some purple beans as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take all the purple beans already off the plant, and that way I'm hoping it will encourage the plant to produce more flowers. More flowers means more beans, which means more meals for me, which is great stuff. These are my absolute favourite. The first year I grew these, I was amazed at them. They were so quite a big cropper. Don't know whether to take them or leave them till next week. Take that one. In fact, one of my favourite ways of eating them is there's a recipe on there's a website I visit for Chinese food. It's called the Cinnamon Society, and they've got a beautiful recipe for Szechuan dry fried green beans. And yeah, these are purple now, but when you cook them, they turn green. And so I do a dish with Szechuan dry fried green beans with pork and mushrooms, and it's a fabulous meal. And these go really well with it. So I'm just taking them off, as you can see, just as they're getting bumpy with beans inside. So I'm taking them off. Ideally, I want to be taking them off just before they start getting to that stage. If they get bumpy like that with beans in, still eat them, they're still good. I think actually Dalilah's got some of the, I gave some of these plants, my spares, to Dalila. I think she's been able to get some as well. But hopefully by keep picking these will keep flowering for the rest of the summer. See, these ones, they're nice young like that, but I'm going to leave them another week. Hopefully they'll get a little bit bigger. I'll get more bean that way. And at the end of the summer, when the plant starts dying, you'll see the leaves all going yellow. At that point, I stop picking any beans, and all the beans on it will produce beans, will pod up, and the pod will become fat with beans. Then I'll take those fat pods off, and I'll dry the beans out and save the beans for stews and soups during the year. I think that's it. There's some bindweed trying to strangle my beans. So, you know, that's the first pickings, and you know, there's enough there for two small portions. So yeah, well happy with them. Come on, I'll show you what else we've managed to get today. Well, picked all the broccoli, and as I said, they might be small by supermarket sized broccolis, but you know, this is my best at broccoli yet, so I'm very happy with that. We eat broccoli quite a lot, so that'll get eaten, no problem. Couple of questionable tomatoes. These are the Siberian Panther. I think the skin has split slightly because of its watering, you know, when it starts raining. But I'll chop this one open and see what it's like. It looks like it's some sort of mutant super bloom. So we'll have a look at that. I'll put this on the sun somewhere warm and see if it ripens. It's around the right size. It accidentally came off my hand as I was fixing the bushes, and I've got one gardener's delight. I've also got a squash and some purple beans. Other things that got done today. We've done the weeding. Do you want to see the weeding? Come on, let's show you the weeding. So both of these brassica beds have been weeded, and I've put down some slug pellets just to, because this bed especially, I found lots of snails and slugs hiding amongst the weeds, so they all got kicked out. hopefully that'll be better. I've got something else planned for the slugs and snails. I'll make a short video about that maybe during the week, and I'll show you it next week. The other bed's been weeded as well, so it's all looking nice and tidy in there. There's less hiding space for slugs and snails. Other things that went on this bed here, we've got all the beetroots in place. They're all looking a bit sorry for themselves. It's just transplant shock. They've no idea where they are. But I've got one row of chogia, one row of golden boulder, and I've got 4 cylindria there. They've all been watered, given a good water. I've also watered the lettuce. These were the tomato side shoots that I was growing in a little trough. These are being put in the ground. We'll see what comes of these. Round here I've got the butterhead lettuce that I brought up today. These have all been put in the ground and watered as well. I've taken some of the other lettuces out, so hopefully we'll get a last bloom of lettuces. We've got carrots in for our last harvest of carrots. I've got mooli and pak choy seeds coming any day now. So we'll hopefully get a last flush of mooli and pak choy. I'm going to sow some more stromboli broccoli seeds tomorrow at the shed. So yeah, it's all good. Me and Dalila, we've been up here all afternoon. It is quite warm, and we're both run out of water. So we've also been eating sit under a tree, eating ice creams, which is really, really nice thing to do. So it's not all work. We do get a little bit of play as well. But thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please think about it. It doesn't cost anything, and it helps with the numbers and that. And it gives me a bit of confidence that this is the sort of content that people are looking forward to or wanting to watch. So thanks for subscribing. Click the icon button for the little bell icon button, and you'll be notified whenever I put a new video up. But that's it from now, from Plot 55, from myself and from camera woman Dalila. Thanks very much for watching. See you all again soon.